video is all about what traditional tools I use for window cleaning as far as traditional work. Using squeegees, using a mop, using sleeves. I've been asked this question a lot, so I finally thought make a video and basically show you guys every single thing that I use for traditional window cleaning. We're not going to talk about water fed pole at all. So let's go out to the truck and I'll show you guys from there the tools that I have on me usually every day. Okay, let's start off with the tool belt. So tool belt wise, let's talk squeegees, Ettore 14-inch brass channel with the Ettore Leggies handle. This is my favorite squeegee for residential, as well as with when I'm on commercial. As far as the larger squeegee, I really don't use over an 18 anymore. I just found it to be, it just packs the belt up so much that it's just almost like not worth it. Nothing against guys that use like 22s or 24s. I just gotten away from it, and it kind of helps with rubber wise, not having to buy a bunch of different rubbers. Other squeegees I use as far as 18s, it's the 18-inch Pulex Max. Really nice glide to this squeegee. Uses the standard round rubber. The only thing about it though is the handle, of course, cannot release here easily, making your channel be able to move to get like windows where you need more channel length on either side. The next one would be again an 18-inch brass with the Leggies handle or the Ettore just swivel handle. This is a 30-degree, this is about a 40-degree handle. Next would be, sometimes I also use the Unger Ninja handle with the unlock or lock. This right now has a Sorbo Black Mamba channel. I was literally just trying this for today, but any Sorbo channel is really good for commercial work and also for homes as well. Minimal detailing, just a really great squeegee. As far as T-bars and mops, as far as these tools, and I'm sorry guys if you watched my channel for a long time, this is probably a lot of repetitive talking. I've talked a lot about tools and equipment, but I get questions all the time about the tools I use. I thought about making a website. I didn't want to do that. It takes a lot to type it all out to you guys, so I want to make a video that just shows everything. So mop wise, the two best mops you're going to find on the market are the Mowerman or the Ettore Pro Microfiber sleeve. Mowerman, this is really the only sleeve you'll find from them that's blue. Great absorption of water. Could use a little help on the side of being able to get fingerprints out and stuff like that, but really with that you're going to need something like a bronze wool pad, also great for traditional window cleaning as far as a better abrasive. I don't have any with me right now, but also the 3M white pads. It's a very non-abrasive pad, but gives a little extra scrub more than what a microfiber sleeve can do for you, and is great on tint, where you cannot use these on tint. Never use steel wool on tint. So yeah, the two mops is the Mowerman microfiber blue mop and the Ettore Pro Microfiber. Every once in a while I use this guy as well. This is just an Unger green microfiber sleeve. I always use 18-inch mops as much as possible. There's just some situations where I will use the 14-inch. Also, other sleeve that is very valuable is just the 6-inch. They call it the 6-inch Babe. This thing is just really helpful for French windows, of course, for inside. French windows outside is all water fed pole anymore for me. We never ever use traditional methods on the outsides of French panes. Another great traditional tool to have in your arsenal is the Ettore backflip. This is the Ettore backflip. I have a 14-inch channel in here. This to me is way better than the Mowerman Combinator. The Mowerman Combinator does not hold enough water. For me, I just prefer this tool. This is one of really the best tools. If you were like just a residential guy, residential gal, this is a killer tool. This has the Leggies handle in it. So you're getting two really good sleeves. This is the sleeve it comes with. Just an awesome tool overall. Great to use on like high pole work right in the sun. Awesome. Other tools that I use for traditional work, of course, is the double bin ledger. On this, I always have a Sorbo Quicksilver channel. It makes closing out super easy. The Sorbo channel will be your best channel for high ledge closing out. It's just the best. Very easy just to convert this to a wide body. Just go to your local hardware store, grab a little longer screws. Works perfectly. Another really helpful tool, not only for windows that are straight in front of you in offices, but just in any sort of situation where the angle of a 30 degree or 40 degree is not quite working for you. A Unger 0 degree channel with the Unger S channel is one of the coolest, most fun tools to use. I really got into it this summer, and these can be used on skylights with a pole. Super easy to clean skylights with, and also for just windows that are straight in front of you over bushes or anything like that, and it's super easy to fan on them. You can lock the handle really tight here, you can loosen it here, you can also lock the handle. Oh boy, let's see, mine might be broken. So you can lock the handle there too on the G of the Unger. So that works out great too for traditional window cleaning tools. Elsewise, let's see here. I would definitely acquire, mine is broken, this isn't broken but I don't have a channel right now, is a swivel ledger. I forget if this is a 6-inch or a 9-inch, but I definitely get one of those for those times where you need a little bit of angle correction and can't go straight on. Very helpful tool. I really suggest getting the Ettore brass in many different sizes for many different windows with that Leggies handle. Scraper wise, Unger 6-inch razor. There's nothing else needed in this department. This is the only razor you need. It's the best razor. You also buy the holster with it. It's just perfect. Only problem I've ever had with it, comes off belts a little easy, so I duct tape it to my belt. The belt that I use is a carpenter belt from Home Depot. I know the gentleman that asked me to do this video, I think, is in the UK, so you may not be able to find this belt, but really the Mormon belts are great. What else are pretty good? Ettore belts are pretty good if you're looking for a belt like that, but belts that you can have this type of way of putting it on you are a lot better, I find, than the buckle clips. Might get really loud here in a second, there's a big truck coming. Buckle belts or places to hold my squeegees for me is all gunslingers now. These are all made by Reach It. Getting out screens or anything like that, a putty knife is extremely helpful. Better than like a paint can opener or anything like that. I would definitely use this. When you have all your squeegees for traditional work, you definitely want to also have a detail squeegee, which is, that's why I have this. It's a short squeegee, it's a bad rubber in it. I'll use that to clean off frames. Have that as well. Trying to think here, kind of what else. I found this to be a very extremely helpful thing. It's such a simple thing, but extremely helpful. I just dropped. It's just my little steel wool pouch. Sorbo makes it. God, it's just so easy to use that I just like having the steel wool right there. Steel wool can be used in so many different ways. It can be used wet or dry. And in dry, you can use it just to clean up little bug spots. Don't use it on tint, but you can use it on a lot of different glass. Let's go over towels. For towel wise, use many different towels. These are just plain surgical towels. These are my favorite kind of towels, these blue ones especially. I don't even have any of the old green ones that I used to have. Microfiber wise, Xero fish scale towel, and then also just started picking up these microfibers. This is from the ragcompany.com. This is the waffle weave dry me a river is what it is called. It is amazing. This is all I use at homes now, only for the past 2 weeks, but it's amazing. You need to get one. Big bath towels, but these are pretty like simple bath towels. These I use to detail frames on commercial jobs, clean up your mess. We have tons of them in the truck all the time. Guys make fun of me about it all the time here on YouTube, but this is something I picked up from Jim, and it is one of the greatest things I have found just to help you in homes. It can be, you know, your drop cloth. It can be so many things. It's extremely helpful. Let me try to think what else here. Let me put these back. Bucket wise, for any buckets, really these rectangle buckets work the best. This is a Pulex bucket. Almost every company makes them. Ettore makes a bunch of yellow ones with the gray tops. You just got a lime green one from Pulex. I suggest having different colors if you have a bunch of different workers. It's going to help just separate the buckets, keep people stuff with them, and that be it. You can also use like these type of buckets. Mine's all cut up and stuff, but these type of buckets, this is the kind of bucket I started with, and extremely easy to use. Also great for tool storage as well. For poles, the Unger extension pole work great. You can find these online. You can also find me usually at your local hardware store. So that's like these ones as well. This is something for local hardware store. Even if these pop off in time, you can JB weld them or glue them on, whatever works best for you. The other really good pole that we use from a 12 to a 24 foot pole for high pole work is the 12 foot Garlic 3-piece pole. Works really, really good. Smooth, open it like that, lock it by just turning it the opposite way. I mean, just super, super easy to use. I always use them with a wood tip or the Mr. Long Arm plastic tip as well. Works great too. Soap wise, usually Dawn soap. I also use, been recently using Meyer soap a lot as well. I would suggest though, if you're new, kind of just getting started, use Dawn soap. It's going to be your least expensive and do your best job overall, and is great for restaurants as far as cutting into the grease. As far as other stuff I really use, see if I can get this guy. A cobweb thing can really help you as well. I'll put a link down to that. Ettore makes a great one. This blower guy is about to come and blow off all the dirt, so the video will get ruined. Really, that's about all the traditional window cleaning tools I use. Especially I use ladders, extension ladders for traditional window cleaning. That's a 20-inch just extension Warner ladder. Over here, I just have a 2-piece stack ladder, and then a 4-foot and a 3-foot step ladder. I'm trying to think of anything else here I can help you guys with. Rubber wise, Ettore rubber is going to be your best rubber possible. Black Diamond is great. Sorbo rubber is okay. It's kind of gone to shit in the past couple of years. I don't know why, but it just has. Truck's not open. I'm trying to think what else. Headphones and a phone to play music is also a great thing to have when traditional window cleaning. Oh, yes. One of the biggest things I could have forgot about here. So, some sort of swivel tool. Also, wagtail high flyer. I find the Mormon accelerator with the modified Ettore channel in it for me is just the best. It just works awesome. It's changed the way I've cleaned. Thank you, Bob. Bob Poles and Blades created this handle for Mormon, and then Mormon's made a lot of money off of them. So this is probably the most, I think, important tool for traditional window cleaning as far as storefront work. For residential, your mop and this channel will do really good. I didn't talk about liquidator at all on this. It's a huge thing online here, but that I just don't use the liquidator channel. That's it. What else for traditional window cleaning? Can't really think of anything else that I commonly use to show you, but that's kind of a list right there. I'll try to put this in a list in the description as well, so everybody can see it and have links to the different stuff you can buy them. That is my traditional window cleaning tool list. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and it's getting cold out here in Colorado, so it's getting fun. But But I hope you all have a great week. Sorry I missed last week, but just want to take a little break, and we'll talk to you guys all later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.